Amazing out here. Hello folks, Florida Trailblazer, exploring the history and wilderness of Florida, and today I'm out here checking in with you near the St. Johns River floodplain, exploring this vast wilderness, hiking into some wide open spaces, and there's just amazing scenery and history out here as well. At one time, there were many ranches throughout these areas. And today, you can still see some remnants from those times. Remains from the ranches and things like that. But long before that, thousands of years ago, there were Native American Indians living and hunting all throughout these areas along the St. Johns River floodplain. Truly is a place of beauty and history. Let's take a journey today back into the past, back into old Florida, see what we can discover along the way. Spectacular day to be out here in the wilderness, enjoying the great outdoors. Hiking through these areas here, some beautiful hammocks with some oak trees. Making my way out towards the St. Johns River floodplain area where it's going to open up a little bit more. Seeing some of the old ranching history out here. It's part of a corral here. Wow, this is an amazing area here. I've hiked into this forest of palms, surrounded by palm trees and oak trees throughout the area as well. And I'm hiking in the direction where the river is. And by the time I get to that area, it should open up more. There's some great views along the river. Really peaceful out here too. Starting to get some amazing views of the river out here. Wow, this is so beautiful. Been following the river for a little while now. Just so beautiful out here, taking in the views and enjoying the nature. You hike along these bluffs along the river, so you're higher up, and it's just amazing views. Should lead me out towards the floodplain area. Hiking out into the St. Johns River floodplain. So beautiful out here. Such a vast wilderness where the area just opens up and you can see for miles. Just ahead of me, a few miles out there, is the St. Johns River. Right now I'm able to walk out here. This time of year it's dry. certain times of year when the water levels are high, this entire area floods out, and I'd be underwater right now. So it's a truly incredible experience to be able to come out here and enjoy these spaces. Getting deeper into the floodplain out here. If you look just up ahead, there's an old Indian mound from long ago. It was much larger at one time. It's an incredible sight out here. Nice views of the mound here. You can see the floodplain. It just goes for miles. So here on the mound you can see a lot of these discarded shells from the natives over long periods of time. And there's some pottery fragments here as well. You can see more shells scattered around the area. Amazing views here on this mound. You can see it's overgrown in this area. But during the times when this mound was active and there was activity out here, it would have been much larger. This area would look different perhaps. Wow, what an incredible Indian mound out here on this vast floodplain. You can see the mound there behind me. I'm starting to walk away from it. And you can't just help but imagine how times were back in those days when the natives thrived, lived in these areas. Just takes you back to another time when you're in these areas. It's quite the adventure hiking out to this area in the floodplain. So many areas you can roam. And a lot of the sections are currently dry. I still have to navigate around some of the water and areas where it's more muddy. Like right here, I'm kind of sinking into the ground. What an incredible adventure today, hiking out to that floodplain, seeing that old Indian mound, and experiencing some of the ranching history along the way here as well. There's a really beautiful wilderness here, and I've hiked through all different areas today, out to that floodplain and several miles back into the woods from that area. And it's getting later in the day. The sun is starting to set, and it's a perfect time of day to be out here in the woods. Air is nice and fresh, starting to cool down a little bit. Chain this fence. In this area there's a lot of free roaming cattle. There we go. So you'll see these gates, and it's important to close them so the cattle don't get out into some of these areas. I saw some cattle out there by the floodplain. It's always neat to see. Such a beautiful sunset today. Sun has just went down. Got some daylight left. So just wanted to say thank you to everybody for following along with my adventures. Hope you're enjoying the videos and the places I'm sharing about. I do appreciate it. It means a lot, and it inspires me so much to get out here and see these places, experience them, and do my best to educate and share these places with all of you. Thanks again, and take care. Stay tuned for more videos.